Hello, how is everybody? My voice sounds kind of bad. I apologize. I'm dealing with some congestion and some sore throatness, but I've taken all of the drugs. Hey, Luca, how are you? Sorry, I was looking at Discord real quick. I really need to have, like, some music in the background or something. I really do. I need to figure out what thing it... Oh, also, hi, Nisio. Sorry, the way it shows up in the Streamlabs, it was your message, and all of a sudden it's like, welcome to the live chat, and usually nothing is above that. You better. Okay. I might as well just look at this chat. I really freaking need... Okay. Suggest, like, a video game song. Greeting Luca before your favorite child. I do apologize. Name a video game song. Or something that I could use without getting hit with copyright every single time that I use it. That I should play in, like, this intro or in the face cam segment. Because I gotta play something. Because I was just thinking about that. Your rainbow's really good. Well, it's too late now. You can't compliment me now. How dare you? Maybe I'm his favorite child. Fight to the death to see who it is. That is how we do it in this town. Hi, Zaf. Welcome to the stream. Yeet the hum. Okay, I should probably open up the game, but I need to find a song that I could throw at the beginning of this. I need to. It's how it works. 1v1 me, Russ. Snipers only for best boy. Detective Conan theme. Children fighting and I'm scared. We're having epic gladiatorial combat to see who comes out on top. Because that's how it works. I got a text. Heck. Oh. One was a notification that I'm live. You know. I need that. And then another was a text I don't freaking care about. Okay, so I'm opening up the game. Switch on over, and I need to turn it down because Danganronpa is always like the loudest. Now I need to check the freaking... Oh yeah, that's right. I also record it. Hold up. OBS Studio. Special for these segments. Hey, just another Marcus. Welcome. Yeah, I forgot, it needs to be on this because I don't have Danganronpa as one of them. Freaking God. I forgot about everything. Hold up. Well, yeah, there we go. Start recording. Okay, now that's running, and everything should be good. I don't think I've ever actually let this one play out on screen. Good liquid stream kid, don't feel alright. Hi Kapa, bye Kapa. I hope I'm gonna hold you to the 50. By the way, everyone, Jojo, Zaf, someone throw in the music is so loud. Yeah, I need to turn that down. Is that better? Danganronpa is always freaking loud for some reason. Is that better? Someone throw in Kapa's Twitch thing, because he said that if he reaches 50 followers, that'll do a 50-hour stream, and I want him to suffer. Yeah, I should use some of it. 50 hours straight, baby. Throw it in. Someone throw in his link. Jojo or Zaf, don't be disappointments to me. I have it in my... There we go. Jojo is the best mod of this stream so far. Zaf, you're a disappointment. You gotta pick it up. You gotta pick it up, man. Doesn't excuse it. Doesn't excuse it. Screw. You're here to work. Frick you then. Oh, frick you. Okay. So, I'm sorry if any of my voices suck, but where we left off, okay, come on, if you don't want any spoilers, leave now. Thank you for showing up real quick. Just because no one, yeah, dude, wait, no, before you leave, you have Danganronpa 1, don't you? You should, dude, what if you just play the entirety of that for the 50 hours? Dude. What if you did that? That would be awful. Okay, listen, that was a mistake. Someone at him. The game is 50 hours long. It's not 50 hours long, but it's a decent long amount. I would probably say 25-ish. You would probably be able to finish it in that 50 hours. It wouldn't take up the whole stream, but it would be a decent amount of it. Yeah, it's a pretty long game. I did 11 different streams on it. Like, what is that? What did it total up to? Let's count. Counting with Jackson. Hold up. Let me pull up my playlist. Yeah, you're literally going to die. I would probably say do at least 5 or 6 hours of you just straight sleeping so that you don't die. Have 6 hours of it just be a sleep stream where you are just dead, because you will not make it. Marathon game on Civ 5. Also, if you didn't see my announcement video that I put out yesterday, if you check in the description, there will be a link to my archive channel where all of the streams will be uploaded publicly from now on. I'll still be streaming here, and you can still find the streams unlisted in the different playlists on this channel, but all of them will be made public over on the archive channel. And I probably need to make a timer for that so it loops through. I will so make it. You are going to die. Okay, sorry, let me now check how long this playlist is. Okay, so we got a 15-minute, we got an hour, so we have 3 hours, we have 6 hours, we have about 10 hours now, 12 and a half, 16 and a half, I'm just gonna round up to 19, 21, 24, 25, no, 24, 27-ish, and then 32, and then I'm gonna add these together, 35. According to my stream link, 35 hours. I would recommend not voicing it if you don't want to lose your voice by the end of it. Oh, you're going to die if you voice it. So, 35 hours it took me to stream Danganronpa 1. Around there. It might be shorter, it might be longer. I just kind of estimated some stuff. Yeah, you will actually lose your voice. Like, I will go on for 5 hours. No, I will go on for 3 hours and still, like, my throat will want to be ripped out of, like, my neck so that it can be, like, put in a thing of cold water to, like, cool off. But yeah, Jesus Christ. Also, let me real quick Oh yeah, I'm concerned for him. That's why I said do a sleep stream, but at the same time, he said that he would do it, and I'm gonna hold him to it because I'm just that kind of person. Okay, so I should probably turn on the playlist stuff, and then I'm gonna make a... I'm just gonna call it archive. If I do Danganronpa, do a couple of 5-hour chunks so I don't have to... Yeah, definitely do that. Definitely do that. And all of the trial scenes are all voice acted. Like, so you don't have to do that. So you won't have to worry about it. Have/need to play on the stream as well. Yeah, because you will legitimately die. Channel, which you can find here. Oh, fudge. Didn't mean to do that. I hit a wrong button. I forgot to do that. I said that I would, but then I forgot to set up a timer for it, so I'm doing that real quick. Okay, now that is there, right? Yep, okay, it's on. Cool. Got it. Okay, so that should be looping through. Yeah. Yeah, try to at least do a 6-hour sleep stream. Like, at least sleep for some of it. Because you will not be able to get through 50 hours without sleeping for some. Because I'm gonna make, like, I'm gonna hold you to doing the full 50 hours, but you don't have to be awake during those full 50 hours. I'll give you that. You just have to be live continuously for 50 hours. I'm gonna say that much. Do that so you don't die. Just the rule will be that you have to be live continuously for 50 hours, and it doesn't matter what you do during that time. Okay, so. Do something sleeping away. Want something entertaining. Dude, what you should do is you should get someone else to like take over the stream for a bit. What you do is instead of having their face cam, like get them in a Discord call or something. Instead of them having a face cam or anything, have them play a game or something, and just the face cam is you sleeping in the corner. That's what you should do. If you sleep during the day, I would be down to do that. That would be freaking funny. Dude, I'm so good. That's what I would say. That's definitely what I would say. That would be my vote. Yeah, anything to actually get you to sleep. Also, I'm glad that we've kind of had this delay because I took a congestion drugs or whatever, so now I'm actually like cleared up, so my nose won't be super stuffy and I won't be super nasally while doing voices. I can actually breathe. Medicine. Dude, I took an Aleve because my chest was hurting and my throat was hurting, and both of those were gone. I took a throat pill to, like, make sure that my throat would be okay. Then I took a congestion pill. Probably pass out at the 30-hour mark and wake up at the 35. Yeah, my internet got hacked. Oof. Also, finals were fun today. I took my world final, which was freaking funny because I love my teacher and he just put a lot of joke questions in it. Alright, well, let me leave. Okay, don't, like, get the plan set up. I'll talk to you after if you want, if you want to do anything. Have a good rest of your day, Kappa. In or not, yeah, that's... Dude, my teacher's awesome. Like, one of the questions on the final literally just said, where did the Chinese merchants come from? America, Iowa, India, probably China. Those were the 4 answer choices. Probably China. Okay, so spoilers will start now. If you don't want to get spoiled, check out all the playlists. Check out the playlist, which is not only in the description, but if you do exclamation point playlist, all of my previous streams can be found there on it. And you can also check out the archive channel, which I should probably also make a command for, but you know, whatever. Where we left off, Nekomaru was killed. We're currently stuck in, I think, Grape House, and we just switched over to, God, what's Trash Guy's name? God, I can't think of his name. Nagito. We switched over to Nagito's perspective, where he played Russian roulette, but instead of 1 bullet in the chamber, had 5 bullets in the chamber, and he still lives somehow. And now we just beat the, final dead room, and now we are in the, yeah, Nagito, that. And now we are in a room, and I left off here because I knew there was a different segment, and we were just given a little book from Monokuma, that has some, history, not only from Hope's Peak, but other records, apparently, in there. So now we are up here, and we are playing, from Nagito's perspective. The final dead room is on the other side of this door. I entered this room from this door. There's no need to bother going back. I need to thoroughly look around here. Weapons. I see, so there are a lot of firearms here. There are handguns and grenade launchers even. But I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon. I wonder what the so-called ultimate weapon is. A window? Why is there only 1 window in a place like this? It looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But in actuality, what can it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I slowly walked towards the window. Then the moment I peeked out the window, this is what I actually saw outside that window. It was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. I'm not gonna laugh maniacally, just imagine him laughing maniacally. I see, so that's what it was! When I looked outside that window, if I started piecing it together and think about it, yeah, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. Because of course, then my back just started hurting. Ah! Refrigerator here. I was expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, I see there are poisons stored in here. You know, it's always a party when the poison shows up. Secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it could be considered the most powerful weapon. In that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. Why is everyone saying Nagito? I was getting food. We're playing as Nagito right now, and I couldn't think of his name. There's a door on the floor? Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Could this door lead underground? Based on that sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No, maybe. What lies beyond this door? Things are finally getting interesting. Amazing! As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have finally connected in one fell swoop. How long I've been streaming this game for? Are we talking like... Shut up! It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. Chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. No, it's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Next to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon in the funhouse.
Now, all I have to do is tell everyone else about this. Before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file I received from Monokuma.
Excuse train. Shut up. Just shush. Jojo, you're losing all the brownie points that you got. Zaf is gonna become my favorite mod if you keep it up.
Especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope Street Academy. That's important.
Cautiously opened up the file and read it carefully. Take care not to miss a single letter. Carefully.
Huh?
Are you? Hey. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Idiot!
Huh? I'm sorry, did you say something?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. Wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we could call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried.
Sorry.
So what are you gonna do?
You're right, I'm worried about them too. Try calling Strawberry House one more time. God, why is my back hurting? My back is hurting. This is the same thing that happened when I was doing the calc notebook. Ah! I think it's this chair. Wait, let me just grab my other chair that I have, because, like, sometimes when I sit in this chair too long, or, like, I'll be bent over for a long amount of time, and, like, there's just something with it, where if I sit in it for long periods of time, my back will not, like, want to be there. So, I'm gonna just grab this other chair that I was using for a while. Heck, I might actually have to, like, bend down the webcam. No, not a new gamer chair, it's just a chair. Just a chair. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, yeah. That's the gamer chair. This is the chair that I pulled out because it's not a fold-up chair, which I have a lot of. Oh my god. Yeah, my voice is. Yeah, hopefully this is good. Yeah, this is just a normal chair that I pulled. Is this good? Is everything good? Also, I finally fixed my mic to where I can shake it and you don't hear the rattle anymore because I finally screwed it in properly. I was wondering why I couldn't screw it in, and then I realized there was like a little bit of what's the word for it? Like padding in the top of it that wasn't pushed in properly. So I just pushed it in all the way, and I finally missed the rattle. You don't miss the rattle. You really, really don't. I'm glad that I finally got that fixed, because I don't know how long I have had the rattle there. Also, welcome to the stream, Nerd Nation. How are you? Dude, I don't know how, like, it's probably been for as long as I've been streaming that, or as long as I've been using that mic stand, that rattle has been there. I'm glad that I finally was like, yeah, I should probably fix this.
That's a great idea, I think.
Always with the... Boy! How you get there? Nothing personal, kid. I screwed it in. Huh? Hey, idiot, how'd you get here?
Hello there.
Well, hello there, Hajime.
Nagito, why are you here?
Because I showed up.
You showed up? How did you even come here?
Maybe I teleported behind you.
I don't even know how my mic stand works. Bro, honestly, I don't even know how this one works. It all works on tension. It seems like magic. It shouldn't work. But it does, and it concerns me and impresses me all at the same time. Because it's somehow, like, it works on tension, but it stays perfectly still all the time. And I don't get it. I honestly don't get the magic of it. He can teleport. He's a magical boy. He's a magical being. Nagito's sudden appearance. Fool! Answer me seriously, how are you able to come to this side?
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys.
There is?
I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the results of his investigation of Strawberry House. All the truth bullets that we've learned. Day should be International Bully Nagito Day. It really should be. I guess those were pretty important, especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey.
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. Huh?
Could it be?
You did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette that I put in 5 bullets in the chamber for. Freaking... Not... Idiot. Russian roulette? No, 5. Put in 5. 5.
It's a game where you load 1 bullet in the gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. So you really did it.
So that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used 1 bullet, huh? I guess it's just as Monami said.
Actually,
I misunderstood and thought I had to take 1 bullet out of the cylinder. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. Oh, hello there, Hajime. What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start for him to do something, casually do something so suicidal. He's crazy, that's all there is to it. In Japanese media, they also act like they don't know what Russian roulette is, because it's Russian. I don't know. I agree with that. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that and how? Hey Hajime,
you stay quiet.
you've been repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you allow me to speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty, and I attained a quite amazing prize as my reward. Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file received at the roller coaster. Continuation? There's even more detailed information about the Killing School Life that was in the earlier file. The Killing School Life? You know, the one from the last game. Also, I can actually knock around my mic without it being scared of it rattling. You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even when we learned more about the Killing School Life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident, which you probably know about already, you know, whatever. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people I don't even know. Besides Byakuya, of course. And it's just as I thought, that Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right? However, I can't say the information was completely useless. Togami knew what KFC was. In truth, there are similarities between the Killing School Life and the Killing School Trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place. The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. Even though that was just a red herring. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession.
Hey.
I have a meme idea. What's your meme idea? What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange. I can't think of these as coincidences. Especially Monokuma is behind the motives and driving the murders.
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
By the way, the 4th murder of the Killing School Life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? What a coincidence! Whether that means something or not, it's something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth? Are you sure you're not trying to say that just to confuse us? And DM it too. Jeez, your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And even what I learned what your talent is too. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is the other one. That seal!
Yep.
Indeed, it's the Hopespeak Academy school crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about her stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. The file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just mine?
Why?
Is that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen to be at Hopespeak Academy? In a way, it's just as Chiaki said, Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just some reserve corps student from the reserve department. Huh?
Well,
Basic boy reveal inbound. Unlike the primary department for the main corps students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for the reserve corps students who entered the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or a second string. Well, even then, that's just the name alone. The reserve departments pretty much only exist to increase Hopespeak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department? Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve corps student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from those exams, the academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be reached.
that right?
Which means you're just a stepladder. But you should feel honored. An average, talentless human being can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hopespeak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with the Hopespeak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that, I just want to become Hope? What if that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully, the only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. I was 22 seconds behind and didn't even notice it. Oof! Best boy on Jabberwock. Best boy! Best boy! Behind Gundam, but best boy! Gundam's still best boy. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
No mistake.
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
Don't even
That's
know.
why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hopespeak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. Then I'm just... That's right. You never were an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't even have a talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student. I feel so sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. He uses its ethereal magic to project his image onto a mortal plane so he doesn't count. Okay, understandable. Then Hajime is best boy. That's nothing to be proud of. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could be the traitor? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now, that's probably impossible.
Hey,
Hey, you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
what?
Huh?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Nekomaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is gonna die together anyway. Oh look, Pa's playing Risk of Rain again. Shocking! In that case,
In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well?
Oh, certainly. That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
Hey, hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained those files. That means you must have gone into the Octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtain there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again? Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since the beginning. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon. Jeez, I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you just one little tidbit. You're right, I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon. I found many different weapons there, but I didn't find anything worthy of the name the ultimate weapon. Don't lie, there's no way that's possible. Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you just say?
oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Nekomaru's case? You better hurry, the class trial's gonna start soon.
You're right.
You're right. I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys at Strawberry House should be coming over to this side any moment now. Then, while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. It's okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Nekomaru's case right now, right? Sure that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like this. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. I can speak correctly, isn't that right?
Yep.
No, you can't really speak correctly, you stupid bitch. Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. Should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. Nagito, your hair looks like discolored toothpaste. Shut the F up. Sit down! Sit down! I need to focus on Nekomaru's case. Oh look, is it dead? I think it's dead. It's dead. I killed it again. I've returned from the depths of hell. Oh, now with my, like, sucky throat, I can actually do a decently deep voice now. Gundam. Yo, sorry we're late. Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, it's just as I said, right? Hey, aren't you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here. PETA inbound. More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about? Huh? Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked into it while we were coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion, just tell me the results. Well, the compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees? I see. It's just as I thought. Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that? Gundam, are you okay? Well, obviously. The elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated? Now then, I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he were thumping his nose to us, Nagito began making his way towards the Great Tower. What the hell is wrong with him? Does he seem pissed off or something? Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? Is the one creepy skin... No, he's the one creepy kid at school that eats paper while staring at you. Like, without blinking or... But... It's like the Bo Burnham skit when he starts his show in What, where it's just prolonged eye contact. That's the worst trial. Nah, third trial's the worst trial. Oh, if we're talking trial... Yeah, I can definitely see how this is the worst trial. Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. Yeah, I could definitely see how this is the worst trial in the game because it's so obvious what the twist is. I literally sat there. I was like, I know what it is.
can we get there? Can we hurry this up? Can we move along? And it takes like 45 minutes for them to actually get the result, which is kind of annoying when it's like so blatantly obvious at this point. But this is probably the... I'd still have to say it's the third best one. I'd probably have to rank it. I'd say 5th is first, 1st is second, and then 4th is third, 2nd is 4th, and then 3rd is 5th. That made sense. Thanks for the immersion, you just read this stops. Yeah, well, the first trial in the third game, they spent a long time explaining the obvious mechanic. Yeah, I can definitely see that too. No you or the no reverse card. Yeah, I can definitely see that because God, the 4th one in the third game, it was so obvious. I will say I think it is explained a little bit shorter than it is because I will give the 4th one of the third game more credit. First of all, the location is so, like, it's a lot more different, and the kill itself is so clever that I never saw it coming until I was like, oh my god, wow. Like, it honestly, like, it should have been obvious, but I didn't see it, but I will definitely give the 4th trial of the third game more credit than I do this one. I will say, overall, I do think the third game is probably the best one of the series, regardless of what you think of the ending. So, I don't know what we're just supposed to talk to people? I'm gonna talk to Gundam. I made you wait the time to destroy all murderous illusions. Okay, do I just need to freaking... Still don't know the ending of the third game? It is probably my favorite because it has an idea that I absolutely love, like, personally. Oh yeah, dude, if you look at the end, I literally added 2 seconds of text just to get it to 420. Speaking of, I should probably make a, I have a timer for it, so let me just edit, copy, go to commands. Okay, so if you do exclamation point archive, should bring up the archive channel, hopefully. Unless it hasn't updated yet. Should be activated though. Try this again. You gonna work? You gonna work? You gonna work? Are you gonna work? You gonna work? It's not gonna work. Why don't you freaking work? Jesus. Come on. I don't think it's gonna work. Honestly. Honestly, has the bot said anything for the entire... No, it hasn't said anything. Why hasn't it said anything? That's weird. Huh. Dang. It hasn't said anything throughout the entire stream. That's weird. I don't know why it... Whoa, okay. Strange. Is it offline? I don't know. Let me restart it real quick. Yes, I will like this. That's weird. I don't know why that's a thing. It should have been working this entire time. I believe in you. I believe in you, Streamlabs. I believe in you. You will be my favorite child if you work. He did get offended. Okay. Says that's connected. Let's try this. Okay, so now it's wanting to work. Cool. That's epic. Dang. Okay. Oh, but what was I gonna say? FUD. God, I was gonna say something. Oh, I was talking about the ending of the third game. The ending of the third game is probably my favorite of the three. Even though the ending of this game gets absolutely insane. I will say, I like the ending of the third game, and I definitely get why people don't like it. But I personally really enjoy it. Nekomaru, are you serious?
Damn it.
I don't know who did this, but it's pretty messed up.
Hey,
Absolutely agree with you. Yeah. Yeah. Any of this game's awesome. It's probably what made it... Screen froze. Oh. Okay, there we go. That's weird. Is it working now? Okay, I switched back over to basically refresh it. That was weird. Okay. You didn't miss anything. They were just talking. There was 2 lines. Thanks for telling me, because I actually saw it once he pointed it out. That was weird. Okay, moving on! Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. What I missed, we were talking about why the ending of the third game is probably the best of the 3. Even though I can definitely see why it's the most controversial. Because I had always seen stuff talking about, like, people either really liked the ending or people really hated the ending. And, like, I didn't understand. I was like, dude, this doesn't seem controversial. And then I hit it. I was like, oh. Oh, yeah. Yep. But we've already investigated everything we can here. No, you haven't. There's still something should... I'm sorry, I had a little bit of a stroke there. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right? Huh?
It cannot be.
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
Don't screw with me! Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been put through enough already?
you don't know?
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care what happens to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why you...
You stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi, what are you standing there for? Damn it, fine. I just have to do it, right? I know I said that I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. There's just too much.
Well,
Come on, guys. Are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude towards everyone else is strange now too. But why? Kazuichi, do it, you idiot! Do the only useful thing you're here for. We've come so far. There's no way now that I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where did you get that tool knife? Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito had full control of this situation. Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died. I mean, stopped functioning. His torso was covered in huge dents, and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shift broke too? What
Well, for now, I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right?
If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one last time. Let's look at it. I think the chest is the only thing that we really need to look at. Nekomaru's chest panel is open, the clock inside is completely exposed, and as the clock looks like it's pointing to 7:30. It also looks like the alarm's clock was set for 7:30 a.m., which means the clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. But 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Taichi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait.
This is a highly effective radio clock.
Radio clock?
It's the type of clock that receives radio signals, so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock.
That's right. It's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed that it cannot be adjusted. I've become a Time Lord.
Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they did need to install it inside your body.
What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this.
An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Yeah. I think that's about it. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body and it seems like he's almost glaring at him. You good, fam? I don't think you're ever good, but you know. Huh?
Jeez.
Guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. Just as I thought, there's no way I can leave this you guys. What are you talking about? Found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob?
Don't even
Looks like
know.
the screws came out with it. That wouldn't have happened unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Clock clearly says 669, you blind idiots. Don't you think it's strange?
see?
If we examine the far back of the Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If that's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to Grape Hall that we entered from, right? Well, it makes sense. Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out? How?
You don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the way that we can see the other side of this door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
Oh, well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but I don't have enough parts. There's not much I can do about it.
But you have plenty of parts right here. Huh?
See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts that you can use. Hold on. Are you saying that we should use parts for our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible?
Well, like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but
Seriously, hold on. If you do repair the button, what's gonna happen to the train on the other side of the door? Did you end up saying hi to Jojo Siwa? No, I honestly tried. I honestly tried. Bro, like, we left, and I went back, and I tried, but I couldn't find her again after that. I think she was completely behind the scenes the entire time. I literally bought, a $15 Hogwarts postcard thing because my language arts teacher's daughters. What about my JoJo X Chaos fanfic? Because my language arts teacher's daughters are huge fans of JoJo Siwa, and we mess with her all the time about it. God, like, we've made some stuff where it's like we've thrown JoJo Siwa in, we've made JoJo Siwa memes, we bought her a JoJo Siwa bow. Someone literally came to school dressed as JoJo Siwa for a presentation just to mess with her. oh my god, we rag on her all the time about it. So I bought it because I wanted to get her signature so I could give it to my teacher so that she could give it to her daughters. But sadly, I never found her again. I literally recruited Wizark and some other people to follow her Twitter just to see if that she would meet up anyone at like have a meetup at Universal. But I'm guessing she was just stuck behind, like, she was forced to stay like in the back alleys or where the employees usually go, so that she wouldn't get mobbed by a bunch of people. That's my guess. Which is sad because I wanted to get her signature. I was gonna get 2 signatures. One for me to hang up on a wall just to say that I got her signature, and another to give to my teacher's daughters. Chain? The door that leads to the Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as this chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
Put it up on the fridge so your parents will question you? No, I would literally hang it up somewhere in here. I don't know where, though. I'd figure it out, though. I'm gonna decorate this room one day. I really need to decorate this room, because I need to get hooks that won't fall off, because I actually have, like, a... Hold up. This collarbone is a 170-degree angle. I actually have this, Deadpool... wooden poster thing, but I had it hanging on a hook, but the hook sucks because it's one of those things that like you know the stuff that you can like peel off the wall, like I don't know, it's like you put it on the wall and then if you need to take it off you like pull the bottom of it so that'll come off. I had it hanging on that and apparently that comes off less easy than you would expect, because it hung on for a good like month and then all of a sudden it just fell and it scared me so badly and it ripped the paint off the wall in the process. So I definitely need to, 1, clean up this room a little bit because it's a freaking mess, and then 2, I'm gonna have to freaking decorate it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be a summer project. I really do 1, need to clean up this room, and 2, decorate it. But yeah, let me take one off the wall that I previously tried to take down to show you the hook. And it just broke. Okay, whatever. It was gonna come off anyway. And take the paint off with it. Fudge, great, fantastic. Like one of these, but they suck because it just tore off and it didn't want to come down. Yeah, no, wait, what the... Wait, that's not even the paint, that's like the... Wait, whoa. Hold up. Bro, it didn't even just rip off the paint, it ripped off like part of the drywall. You can see like the brown cardboard stuff. Oh, fudge. Oh, God. No. Oops. Well, we won't talk about that. Fudge, I might as well just rip down the other one that's on this wall. See if this'll go better. Nope, it tore off as well. Oh my god, this one actually came off a lot better. Okay, cool. Well then. We'll worry about it later. Shut up. Okay, this one actually came off relatively well. It didn't tear off the freaking paint and drywall. Okay then. Well, anyway, let's continue. Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're gonna come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all. So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. After teaser. What? Teaserly saying that? What's that word? I don't know. Saying that Nagito left the area. Teaserly, I don't know. What does that even mean?
For the
happened to him? He seems on edge about something.
Who knows?
Damn right.
That reminds me, Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Has something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. Wonder what that could mean.
Hey,
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked up all of them, but none of the clocks had their times messed up. But why did he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. It's like Bree for short. Okay, thanks. Thanks, literary experts.
For now, why don't we head over to the Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there's so many other mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If you go to
Oh, wait, no, I didn't even read that line. I thought I had read that line.
If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries, probably.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. My voice for Fuyuhiko keeps changing. I either do it above Hajime's or below Hajime's. I can't decide which one. You're right. When Nagito said about the door opening, what is he planning to do about the chain? Looks like it won't come off easily, so does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. Bro, that doesn't even make any sense. How could that happen? Thanks, Kazuichi. The elevator's working now. Yeah, I'll head on over.
what's up?
Hey, you're here!
Hey, hey.
Kazuichi, how did the repairs go?
Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the part, so I was able to fix it right away. Got a lot of nerve saying that when you use Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey,
Oh, well, I mean, even so.
now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? Thumb reveal win. Whoa. Also, you know how I colored my finger during the Jackbox stream on Friday? They're still kind of pink. They still haven't come off. I've never colored my fingers with something that has stayed on for so long. Because I will color my fingers with highlighter all the time. But apparently, these freaking markers, these. Let me freaking grab them. They're on the floor here. These markers. These freaking markers are strong as all get out. They will stay. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna have to clean up my room. Jesus, it is kind of a mess. I'm gonna have to also figure out cable management, because that is non-existent. What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
So,
But there's no way that'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
hey,
Door to the Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? If you don't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside.
Well, we don't know.
Well, no, if we try it out. Not even worth trying out. No, we've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot. Yeah, that'd be great. Stupid freaking Nagito, God, freaking hate his guts and go rotten. Oh, this door is open. Feeling of resignation, I press the button. Excuse me, what? Huh?
hey, hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible.
Where did the chain go?
God. Dude, I would have to, like, get the outfit together over a slow period of time. Unless I admit to my parents what I'm trying to do. And then they'd either ban me from streaming, take me to a therapist to talk about something, or just question me entirely and just, like, question my entire being. And it would probably be the latter of all three of them, and they would never see me the same way. Keel shirt win.
Hold on a sec. That's not the only thing that's strange.
That's right, there's no way to say it. This definitely looks weird. What do you mean, huh?
Hey, hey.
Hey, does this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. While we were inside Grape Tower. Nekomaru's body was in front of the back door. Which means his body should be in the front of the door to the Strawberry Hall. So if we entered from the Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walked in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to the Rape Hall?
Hey, hey.
Not just that, the parts that carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
Body isn't the only thing that moved.
Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way.
Crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from the Grape Hall. Everything was that was at the crime scene opposite the Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated to 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine the floor actually rotating 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. Seriously, they've banged the idea into your head, like, of what actually is. Dude, I was able to, like, figure out what happened, like, what the key to this is before the murder even occurred. And then after the murder occurred, it was like, oh yeah, that's what happened. And they're like, oh my god, what's going on? It's like, no, it's kind of obvious. Whoa, what's going on? My brain, I can't. It's like, guys, it's not that hard. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. Mystery so great that it can drastically affect the outcome of the case. Might even have to rethink this. We might have to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case.
I see.
The chain disappeared. The strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers.
You said, come on.
Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this.
Just as you thought? Then you already knew about this mystery?
You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first? That door at the far back with the picture of the grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there.
There's a clue on that door? Well, door handle's gone. Chaos didn't do it. This door with the... huh? One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws... Also, the more I think about this, the more I don't get it. Because a lot of stuff starts to fall apart the second you start learning exactly what this is. Because it shouldn't work. It shouldn't. The entire way the murder and everything actually plays out should have been discovered from the beginning. And it's really dumb how it is. I honestly don't like the motive for this case, and I don't like... The more I think about it, unless I'm completely misinterpreting this, I really don't like the motive for this case, and... yeah, there's some other things that... That isn't the low-hanging fruit anymore now. That's convenient. Yeah, I'm keeping it purposefully vague because I don't want to actually spoil anything. That's why I'm being very careful with my word choice. One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as the doorknob that was on the first floor.
See?
See, the screws came out with it, right?
Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off with the door to Grape Hall?
Well, that's what it looks like.
You said clue. Were you talking about this? Hey, Chaos, so who killed him? You're gonna have to figure that out! But what is the clue to? Broken doorknob.
What?
Did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue. Just one clue would change everything.
Huh?
All the mysteries will be solved. As if everything were linked together if you can reach it, just like I did.
What does that mean? Even if I asked him, that Nagito probably wouldn't give me an answer. So it'd just be a waste of time to ask.
It appears that it's time for the class trial. To tell you the truth, I'm tired.
Now I don't have to voice act anymore and I can rest my poor throat.
The rest of my life hibernating but I'm so
Also,
sleepy.
I know
wanna ditch.
I know Monokuma's voice actor is on Cameo, so once I do the Danganronpa video, I'm going to have to like tell him to say something. I'm gonna have to tell him to say something
Though I
for
really
it.
don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Looks like it's gonna start. Now the class trial.
Hey, hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
You're right, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Just want to make sure you know. Confirmation purposes. Why don't you say it then? Kane,
Did something happen?
Hey, hey!
No, well, do you guys hear something?
hear something?
Hey, hey!
What do you hear this time?
Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings began to shake and rumble. Then suddenly, it suddenly appeared before us. Surprise, idiots! Find him with me, I actually killed him. Now that I'm thinking about it, it is 100% possible to tell who actually did it from right now. 100%. There's no information that comes up in the trial that is going to be useful later. Like, you can, with all the information that you have right now, you can figure out exactly how and who killed, Nekomaru. With all the facts that you have. Like, there's nothing that comes up in the trial that changes anything. There's no, like, reveal. Every clue that you have right now, and everything that has been told, you can figure out who did it. Is it going to tell us to go inside from here?
Seems that way.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you. Jeez, just be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap. I'm getting called. Never mind, I'm not getting called. It's my alarm. To do my chores.
I agree. I detect a sense of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside. How interesting! If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart.
Was it the extra IQ that you got from your gummies? It's my sleep vitamins that taste so bomb.
Now then, we shall get moving as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Chair's comfy? It is. My back definitely does not hurt. I feel a lot better. It's annoying, but if Sonia is going, there's no way I'm not gonna go. It's so damn annoying. Which is not fun or fresh. It doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went to Monokuma Rock, till I was the only one left, and when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same. The same stepladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked on Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just stepladders. For winning holds the title of open. Why do we know the thing? Because when I was following that drama, I saw that video way too many times. I'd probably count a matter of 10 times that I saw that one video. For everyone that holds the title of Ultimate, I always believed that I don't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying? Man. That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope. But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people? Really? Are you suggesting
that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope. But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that. Oh well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyways. There's this one novel I like. It's a particular mystery story. Huh? A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. And when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so that the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Murder, but it's hope, a woo, heart emoji. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside of you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? Just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't commit on that book. I can't comment on a book that I've never read before. Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve corps student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone is waiting. Everyone, huh? So you still believe that you're just like everyone else? Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves. He expects all students to be complete sociopaths like him. Such a normal answer. Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. Took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at ever-increasing speed. When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me of how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper, and suddenly, it stopped, like it always does. The door opened. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground, but it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. So sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad. Hey, don't go talking without my permission after I've said my catchphrase. Otherwise, I'll roll the dice and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. What an extreme punishment. Now then, let's get on with this once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And so it begins. God, that actually, like, hurt my throat. I hope this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that, but he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone just because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. God, if there's one thing I miss, it's protecting the same trash about the deadly class trials at the beginning of every show. And so, this life-threatening trials building with hope and despair has begun. How could they stray so far from the original? How dare they? Okay, Jojo, if you do say it, I will DM you saying if you are correct. But you have one guess and one guess only. Use it wisely. I will have my phone out to be prepared. I will not tell you on stream. I will DM it to you. Also, let's see.
Do I have any more? No, I do not. And JoJo is tonight's biggest loser.
Now then,
Love the
let's
game
begin with
got
a
progressively
simple
better despite the first
explanation
one
of
being
the
so
class
good.
trial.
Yeah. The first one is definitely the most simple, and this one gets more complex, although I will say that the middle cases in this game aren't the best compared to some of the others. But the fifth one, combined with just the craziness of the ending, elevates it a lot higher than the first one. No, you don't get one more guess. You failed. This is a joke, and I hate you, and I hate this game. Not the middle. Now I can only think of like when Gumball's voice actor. Hello, everyone. I will erase the middle class. But the middle trials are not as good. Like the first one is at least decently consistent with the goodness of the trials. They were decent, like they were all consistent in their wellness. Well, this one has really good trials and really bad trials. So it's more variation. Hey everybody, very cool. I will eliminate the middle class. Okay, I need to find that video now. Hold up. No one cares about you, Monokuma. I need to find this video now. Gumball will erase the middle class. There we go.
Welcome to church. Thank you for attending. Very cool. I will eliminate the middle class.
I will eliminate the middle class.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for
Forehead
who the
bruh
killer
moment.
is and vote for
Bruh
who
moment.
done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong
God, I love that.
person, I'll punish
I
everyone
will eliminate the
besides
middle
blackened,
class.
and that person will earn the right to leave this
Thank you, thank you.
island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now.
There's just something
but
about
let's
voice
get
actors
raring to go.
saying stuff in the voices of the characters that are so different that is so funny.
Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the
Cut to
menu.
Akane. Calling it right now. Ah, okay, never mind. I failed. Well, I was one off, fudge. And I thought he was gonna start talking about food.
I'm gonna be the one who avenges him.
You don't get another guess.
Definitely find out who the killer is.
No, get another guess. I mean, you can send it to me, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Curry. Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we
Send
try
it to me,
going
but I'm
over
not gonna
the
say
incident?
anything.
We weren't able to
You'll
leave
get it
Strawberry
soon
House,
enough. I'm
so
gonna
I wanna
finish
make sure
the
we get a
trial
detailed
today.
understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman
Oh, moving on!
Much classier than that.
with legs like those.
Close your legs and open your Bibles.
Real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
It's not like I was there to see all of
We
this.
heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House up. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of
Get the
order,
holy
so it was
water.
Stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time
Get
being
the
and
paddy
explore
wagon.
the wall.
My friend John, who is a father, by the way, picked up a
Someone
40,
even
threw it on the
wore
ground,
a
and yelled,
Strawberry Hall
"Scatter!"
forward button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Bless this child.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
There we go.
It's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you.
Hey, that's
Strawberry House.
sexism. I yearn for true gender equality.
Better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half.
Konosuba is an interesting anime.
You're the cruelest one here.
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
Doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. Oh my god. I hate you. I hate you so much. Wow.
The incident notwithstanding, I also
Yeah,
have many questions.
me, Nisio, I think Nerd Nation, and some other people are in the. I think Zaf is also in there too. Are in the private Danganronpa chat that's in my Discord.
Then let's
That
start
you
with
aren't
something
in.
even Miss Sonia can
So we
understand.
sometimes discuss stuff. Are you proud, Dad? Yes, I am proud.
Well,
I love the joke.
it's obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. We know much of a mystery if it were true. The only thing the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... You can DM it to me, but again, I'm not going to tell you if it's right.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
Gameplay
The
time.
weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
The pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that and beat the crap out of him!
It's
No,
new
that's
looking, you idiot.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Just say what your guess is.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least. But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil
Can't
later.
stop. Speed is my middle name. I'm like Sonic's half-brother.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make
'Cause
the
we
hammer
both
look
look
like it's not the murder weapon.
Incredibly deformed.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Excuse me, that's my rapper name.
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought maybe you guys.
Seems
But
that was
please
a
don't tell
waste
anyone.
of time.
Then what was the real weapon used
Hold
to
up.
murder Nekomaru?
I wish it was just on game capture so I didn't like have to keep like switching to phone and stuff. But hold up, we're gonna do something real quick. Gotta do something on Discord real quick. Okay, we're good.
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like.
I actually found my Cyclops.
Then
That was set to
let's
private.
look at a different angle. If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon.
Actual weapon that had oil on it.
I see.
Baby gangster doesn't stand a chance against little ah.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Nekomaru got
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Sorry, I just noticed his earring again.
why?
Fabulous.
We tried to move it, right?
Idiot. You failed. Didn't I tell you? Fool.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty.
Wait,
freaking
wait,
heavy.
go back. Look at Hajime's like Nike Air
But
Jordans.
there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar...
That's what Sakura said.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
Does bother me a little. The word suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School life was apparently ruled suicide. Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit
But that's a
suicide.
problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar
Suicide
as
is
a
for
weapon without lifting it.
it's the coward's way out.
Huh? For reals?
Yes.
And then Sakura is like,
I see.
For
So
reals.
my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder.
I believe in you.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all.
We believe in you.
Sonia, here I go.
Just watch 2012. Oh my god. Are you okay? You've been having a
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Are you having a
What about
stroke?
tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you... I'm getting hella excited.
I know how he was killed. Your grammar sucks 99. Oh, I haven't watched all of the Your Grammar Sucks. Oh, I'm a fake fan. Fake fan.
Beating him with it is beyond
Also, I'm so excited that he's making a Kids Bop quiz. He's making a Kids Bop quiz too. Oh my god, I love the freaking
Nekomaru was crushed by the
first one so much. It's probably my favorite video by him.
Huh?
It's like,
Fragments?
like it's definitely not the one that has the most views, but it's my favorite video he's ever made. Cause it's so funny.
The pillar had been tipped over and crushed.
Like, I've watched it probably 5 different times and it gets me every single time.
I briefly considered that too.
Especially, it's like a 15-minute video, but it's still so funny.
I see. That was entirely...
No, Sonia, you tried your best.
Didn't tip it over. Then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
Cherry lips. Yeah.
How much longer
You're a
are you gonna
genius.
focus
It's
on
so
the
obvious.
There's no way I can let it go.
Why are you so
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instinct.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Yeah, listen to Trash
There's
Man.
another way to use
Listen to Danny DeVito.
You guys just haven't noticed it.
He eats garbage.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And
Tell
you
us so
all
we
intend
can't
to
say you
fight the
cheated and
Future
waited for the reveal.
Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Oh my god.
Hey,
That's
Nagito,
awful. That's
what the hell
awful.
happened to you?
Oh, message you a picture of my dogs in immense distress.
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
You will know their terror.
Just tell us how.
Well, but when combined with a specific
A specific...
of course, the ultimate weapon. The ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear
The more I think about this trial, the more it frustrates me.
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
I might have to bump this chapter down below the second chapter
We've seen it?
in my
That's
ranking.
right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Gundam, we love you, but please shut up. The adults are talking.
Insolent catalyst, which flows, it's only fitting
It-
that I deserve to be
The
called
adults are talking,
the
honey.
ultimate
Honey.
weapon.
Honey.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Okay, Sonia, listen. I know you two have a thing going on. I know you're kind of flirting, but like, we're talking about a dead body here. Oh, baby.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Because you want a piece of that, but she denied you so hard.
Bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Gee, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
Sup?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
I'm not special.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House
That
leads
you
to
are
Strawberry
correct.
Tower, but in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
Jojo, can you call the twist of the structure of the funhouse before it happens? It's getting his awooed.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice.
Shut up and zip up your pants, Kazuichi.
Oh, show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
I wasn't paying attention. Great. Fantastic. I end up finding proof that completely contradicts that.
In truth, Strawberry are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower are actually the exact...
So that's the secret.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
Ah, fudge, wait.
Damn it!
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong!
Both of those towers.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
USA occupation of Japan circa 1945.
Hajime, I won't tolerate any...
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Great Tower from Great Tower,
Oh my god.
door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like... If it is, then see?
If so, then what?
Does that mean he's...
Oops. I get if the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to...
Bow down.
Bow down, peasant.
I don't know, I gave up before I even tried. Nice job.
Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving, but we should have all been together during that time.
Then while we were moving,
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moving.
if it is too heavy, just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Oh, Marie Antoinette. I'm about to chop off your head, you idiot.
different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Jesus Christ.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
There we go. Okay, cool.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic robo-bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Oh, wait, no. Oil. Oil. Oil.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic robo-bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the...
Allow me to cut through
Idiot.
those words.
I thought they were just redecorating and thought, let's leave the dead body there.
Body and pillar.
Casual.
But it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible.
Then it's impossible to think it was
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so
It's
far
okay,
out.
Sonia. I forgive you. You're now best girl. Now that Ibuki's dead.
It's all right.
So
A fight
I
with
have to
Sonia is
forgive you.
Awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete...
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we...
If they're not the same building or two different...
Sonia sucks. Shut up. Wrong.
No idea, huh?
Mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing that we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this.
Actually, it'd be useful for once.
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of... Give us the answer, but then it wouldn't mean anything. It's also important for me.
Determine? Just talking about the traitor? So why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Can we just hurry this up? It's something happening up.
I know your hint is any good.
This
This
twist is so obvious.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Perform the appropriate action. Just a life-threatening game.
I see.
He almost shot himself.
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found...
That's right. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange?
Instead of explaining it, at an opportune time...
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket. And he said that he showed us a particular picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things
Suspicious.
that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Thinking time! What doesn't make sense about this picture?
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was,
Oh.
Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means If you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower.
So obvious at this point. So obvious at this point. I love how you can tell the trees are colored in MS Paint.
If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken.
Yeah, it should have been.
This is definitely strange.
Look at the trees covered in MS Paint.
From the first floor.
Look at them.
Angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion?
So I'm back after having a talk to my teacher for half an hour. Oof!
From this point on, do your own thinking.
Press F to pay
Now
respects.
that you finally met the same requirement, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, it might be possible for Hajime. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other.
Worst was that was algebra. Oof. The other clue? Talking about one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Why are you here? Because I shut up. Shut up. I teleported behind you, and that was nothing personal, kid.
I'm asking you just to be safe.
The top floor.
Such sharp eyes.
Top floor.
But the Monokuma archive.
What does?
I get so... so obvious. It hurts me. It hurts me. It hurts me. Come on, guy. It's not that hard. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That is such a dumb question. If that is literally a question that you have to ask. Wow. Yep, I guessed correctly. My gamer knowledge. Okay. Yeah, of course they exist. Whoa, that was not very epic of you. God, it's so obvious! Ah. What if you get into the elevator and gasses you with hallucinogens? That would have been a better twist than whatever this is. Nagito, it's actually just a fight club.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give?
In the picture Nagito took from so where did Grape House go? There is only one possibility. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on
Can I just say what it is? Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to yet? Can I just say it? Or do I have to wait until they spell it out for me?
I see.
Illegal, okay, I won't say anything until they say it.
That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
I hope you can tell how visibly annoyed I am.
Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the fourth floor above.
So here's the thing, I wouldn't be as annoyed if I knew, like, that my first playthrough, I figured this out before the murder even occurred. and I was just so, like, I was
What
annoyed
about
when
the
they kept
shape of
going
the
through
building?
it.
The two houses were completely different shapes.
Yeah, no. The only reason why I'm personally annoyed is because I, like, the first time I played through it, I just remember this going on way too long.
And Grape House is 6-sided, right?
Don't make any shocking and unprecedented discoveries while I'm gone. Don't worry, I'll probably drag on for another 30 minutes where they're still discussing it. So, there won't be any shocking discoveries.
A quadrilateral and a hexagon. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower. We fully believe the two houses.
No, we didn't.
Distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the.
Hi, Lucifer.
Just been Kuma'd!
That's not as. Just say pranked, please.
Full of so many surprises totally deserves.
That's not even a big surprise.
It's true. That's right. Those two houses exist on different.
Boo!
Constructing a building like that on your own without.
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like...
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different. Just like
It's an elevator, that's what it is. I'm just gonna say it's an elevator. It's an elevator, that's all it is. It's not that hard. They spelled it out so clearly. It was so,
Your precious hammies don't know, but it's so simple. Alrighty then, I'll be the one.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Yeah, you cockblock him, girl.
Definitely make her watch me.
God!
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
I don't know who voices him.
And hurry up, dumbass! One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
What?
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
Oh my god, guys.
Magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
What do I even say?
Damn it!
This is such a dumb argument that I don't even know how to fight back against
Hurry
it.
up, dumbass! One of the bodies was actually a dummy!
I don't even know how to fight back against this argument. It's so dumb.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the
Just chain?
was actually a dummy!
What?
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this. And hurry up! One of the bodies was actually a.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
It should be possible.
You're magnificent!
No fair! You...
So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one of them. I'm gonna solve this. And hurry up! One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
What?
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up! One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
Okay,
No,
just
that's
same clue that we used last time, because it's such a dumb argument.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
It's not even because of what?
Remember? When we moved from Great, we thought the body had moved.
Not just that, the parts I arranged carefully. When I disassemble the body, I'll move too.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right?
Ah!
The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his.
Unless Kazuichi
It's
was
an
the-
elevator!
Miss Sonia, that's a... You...
It's alright. Kazuichi, if he was, he would. It'd be much more convenient.
I see.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
I want to bash my head against my table.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device?
The fact... Oh my god! Are you... Jesus Christ! That was so genuine. Are you... Oh my god, I forgot about this. Oh my god.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was
This,
transported
I
using
feel,
an
is the
elevator?
worst example of it.
Is this elevator anyway?
This, I seriously feel, is the worst example of it.
The tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it,
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
The problem is they spelled it, like, if they had left, like, different clues, or it's like if they left out different clues, it would have been harder for you to piece this together. But they spelled out everything so clearly throughout the course of the investigation. It was so clearly an elevator throughout the entire time that it just got so annoying, the fact that they dragged this out for half an hour just to go, oh, it's an elevator and they're stacked on top of each other. You could have figured that out without anything being said, and it's just annoying. And I feel like this is the worst example of it.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends
And the
descends
fact,
like an elevator,
the fact like they explain something like this, it gives a gigantic hole to where either the characters are literal idiots for not noticing stuff. Like, literally, the only way for this entire of murder to have even happened was that everyone is just an idiot from the very beginning.
then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the... and a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower?
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door and... But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Cause, yeah. I want to say something so badly, but it might...
Doorknob was broken off.
It might be a spoiler, so I'll only say it once it gets there.
There are two
And I want to wait
Was that tower really an elevator?
just to see if it says something that I don't remember before I go off on how stupid this entire trial premise and setup is, and why it's probably the second worst just behind the third one. I'm not gonna say it yet. I want to make sure.
Focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
I want to make sure for a fact that I know what I'm talking about before I say anything.
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
I'll message you real quick. I'll put this on auto.
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Towers didn't change when we moved between two towers. Includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. I'm talking about that stuff for a while now. Should be anything strange about them. Not even the fact that they've been moved along with the elevator.
I see.
All on the floor.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change? And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Okay, no. Now it is exactly as stupid as I suspected. Now it's exactly as stupid. Wow. Okay, now I'm like genuinely annoyed. I've never been like annoyed with this game other than the like slashing debate with Fuyuhiko, because I was like, wait, I had deja vu about this. Why do I remember this line so far? And then like I was like, oh, that's why, because it took me like 15 minutes for me to actually beat it. But oh my god, this is so dumb. This is actually dumb. You know, I wish Nekomaru died in the third chapter and then they did something different with this chapter, because Jesus Christ, this would have made the third chapter so much better and then the fourth chapter better if they had done something else instead of this. Genuinely, like, they should have scrapped this entire idea. Sorry, I was gone when they were talking about the doorknob dying of hunger. Did we miss stuff? You've missed me, honestly, get really annoyed with this chapter. This, honestly, oh my god. Third chapter is awful, but then this was ranked third, but now it's just, this might be the worst chapter in the game. This genuinely might be the worst chapter in the game.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was.
Yeah.
We saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but...
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
There's so many holes in this. There's so many holes in this. There's so many holes in this. This is genuinely the worst setup. The more I think about this, this is genuinely the worst chapter. There's so much stuff that's awful about this.
Stop with the tasteless jokes.
There's so much awful about this.
What does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
There's only one clever part about this entire thing.
probably wrapped there by the
But
killer
genuine,
was as
this
far
is.
from Strawberry
I'm
Tower as
sorry.
possible.
Just the more I think about it, the more annoyed I get.
Chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Yeah, like, I don't want to say anything just yet, but the second everything gets revealed, I'm going to go off. I'm going to go off on this entire chapter. I wasn't annoyed the first time I played through this, but now that I know everything and now I've hit here, and the more I think about it, the more genuinely annoyed I am with this chapter. It is so badly done from every aspect of it. Every aspect of this chapter I hate.
Was done to tamper with the evidence.
The reason why I hate the motive is something that I can't say until the very, very end. So I won't say why I hate the motive. However, I hate the murder, the investigation. The only thing good is I actually enjoy the investigation. Although it spells out stuff so clearly, I do enjoy the killing room, and I do enjoy the final dead room.
We might have discovered the truth.
But the trial and the murder and figuring out the thing itself is awful. It's actually awful.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the truth?
Yeah, that's where I got it. That's where I genuinely got pissed.
After all,
and oh my god, I shouldn't be so annoyed, but I actually am. There's still a contradiction concerning I usually pay very close attention through these trials.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected.
Third chapter annoyed me because there was so much wasted potential. There was so much wasted potential here. But this one, literally everyone has to be complete idiots for it to get pulled off.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on... And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when you're back.
The only thing that I enjoy about this is how they show or how they figure out who the killer is. That is the only thing that I find clever and find where you had to pay very close attention if you wanted to figure it out beforehand. That's the only thing that I like about this chapter. Other than that, oh my god. Two houses are connected vertically, and the position of the tower should be in the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in the Grape House, the tower was on my right. I'm not gonna say who the killer is yet. When back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. Yes, yes you can, with a very obvious thing, with a very obvious test that got laid out beforehand.
If the two houses...
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the killer a secret. I'm not gonna say anything yet.
The elevator should move
vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong.
I'm like genuinely mad.
Wasn't just moving vertically.
Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass nut?
I just want to get through this now.
The compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
I just want to get through this.
rotated 180 degrees.
They should have scrapped this
As
chapter.
the elevator moved between the it also rotated 100. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side, which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, The tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were
I
at
wasn't
Strawberry.
this angry the first time I played through this. I wasn't. I really wasn't.
Elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even...
Well, a funhouse.
Shut up, Monokuma.
Since the building doesn't
Shut up. Just genuinely shut up.
You say I'm inhuman. I'm different from the.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Neko?
Huh? You still don't know what the old.
What is the octagon?
Oh my. I
And
can't
the-
believe I have to
the-
explain that.
Oh, I'm
As long as you know
just
what an
I'm
octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
I Okay, I'm back. I honestly, I had to walk away for a second because I just remembered what the ultimate weapon is, and it's, I was needing to get a drink anyway. I was needing to get a drink anyway, so I was going to grab that, but I honestly need to step away for a second. Did you really just ask what an octagon means?
If I recall, an octagon is a
This game is rated
right?
in Japan. This game is rated 16 plus.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable. I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name?
Okay, I can kind of get it because Nagito's expecting a response for you to. Okay, I kind of get it because Nagito's expecting you to respond and kind of humiliate yourself a bit. So okay, I'll give it a little bit of leniency there.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by.
I'm giving it a little bit of leniency here. I'm trying to find something good with this chapter. I'm trying to find something good with this. But I can kind of get why, because like Nagito's being a condescending little asshole, so.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
I will also say that's kind of clever.
That's basically the gist of it.
I will say that's also
The
clever.
true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon. Learn?
Yeah, so I will admit the octagon is a pretty clever twist where it's like it's not an actual octagon that you would expect in like a stop sign or something, but something a little bit different. Why I'm getting like these spam callers constantly for some reason. Okay, but Jesus.
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
Yeah. That. Oh my God. Okay.
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the
For
funhouse
I
from
keep
the
finding
scene,
dumb stuff with pencils.
and then thought of a way to kill, making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, So they killed using the...
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more
I
importantly...
don't curse. I try not to curse. I try to keep it as curse-free as possible. I try... The only times I've really done it is either to make a point or when I'm just going along with the characters, but I've very, very clearly kept away from doing worse words. But oh my god, I've never been so close. Especially on stream. The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What does that mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer that did that? I'm about to drop a Fallout 76. Give me an F word that I can use that's not the true F word, please. Oh my god. Let me say it right away. Seriously, Stefatly. Much more straightforward than I expected. Stupid, fat, and ugly. Perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these would be.
Okay, everyone.
Frick doesn't cut enough. Frick doesn't cut enough to what I want to say to this game. Cause I love this game. I like, honestly, what I feel like this does is you start off super high with the first chapter, and then it just goes downhill, and then it like skyrockets all of a sudden up to the 5th chapter, cause it just like does just a downward hill. Peck, I want to say Peck, but I just.
Or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
God, it just. Once I'm done with the stream, I will honestly just like, Zaf, if you are down, I will call you and I will just go off on this game.
I might as well have a laid-back, so-what attitude and go ahead with high energy.
Go.
But
Shut up.
Be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons.
Oh, because this game was made on the PSP.
And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
I think what also elevates the 5th game. What 5th game? Jesus Christ, I can't even think anymore. I was thinking 5th trial and 3rd game. What elevates the 3rd game, is that it was made a lot later than the other 2 games, so its art style is upgraded, and I guess that allowed them to do more things with it. And the conductor's old-fashioned. Here's some F. I will drag you into the car as well. Do it. Let me curse in another language.
Be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Thank you, because it doesn't matter.
Is it really alright?
Yes! Yes, it is, Sonia!
That's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Nekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building?
Yes,
is the weapon?
yes.
There's no way I'd lie.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they did my...
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes.
Yes, I will drag both of you into a car so I can kidnap you.
Sincerely retract that remark.
And then murder you so I can get my anger towards this game out.
Retract? I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods.
Jabote? Is that how you say it?
There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even
Ojibe?
as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
Yeah, teach me some foreign curse words. Ojibe. Is that how you'd say it?
It's fine.
Ojibe?
Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's
Akane.
Back. You missed me getting genuinely angry at this game. You missed me getting genuinely angry. Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or
Anyway,
not.
if the killer used the building's structure, why don't we think about
Our
how
letters
they
are hard
used it?
though. Just spell out as you would say in English, or just sound it out.
It might be better if we clarify the
Yeah,
cause of
Nisio,
death
you
first, don't
like,
think?
I am not happy right now. The 4th chapter is probably the worst in the game and is so much worse than I remembered. The puto. Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. And as if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death?
I see. That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Died from fall.
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and house, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from fall.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
Okay, once they finally reveal it, like this, I'm gonna go off.
Don't just make things up when you don't know. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't...
But my gut is...
Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? I'm gonna reach the truth behind this incident. I need to solve that mystery next.
When the elevator is on the 1st, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, after locking Nekomaru, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has... As long as there's a moving object, it...
No, that's wrong.
Oh, Croatian. I thought we were still talking about Spanish. We are a diverse culture of people here.
If Nekomaru wasn't moving...
We accept all forms of cuss words. From Croatian to Arabic to Spanish.
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed it, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they move the elevator in that manner,
At least that's what she told me.
just moved along with it.
And French.
There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes.
There are no good Latin cuss words.
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me. Silence, pest!
There's the only good Latin cuss word is asinus, and it's exactly what it sounds like. And that's the only one that gets taught, because there are no other cuss words, I guess, in Latin, which is disappointing.
Now you're calling me a pest?
Yes. Way to create the drop inside the elevator when Nekomaru is still in it. Yaku seems to have the idea, but what could it be?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time we went over the pillar?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I agree with that.
Consent!
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Mhm.
Huh? The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot. With that, they moved the elevator from the...
Okay. Now I'm allowed to go off. Oh my god! How did no one not notice this? How did no one genuinely not notice this? If the elevator is going from the 4th to the 1st floor, no one actually looked up. No one looked up to see, oh look! Maybe the ceiling is a little bit higher than it once was. No one noticed, hey look, there's something that looks suspiciously like a door up there that I just saw.
That's right! You better not finish.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique...
How am I confused? There's literally... Okay, explain to me, because there's literally no other way. You can't see up? That shouldn't matter. It literally looks like you can.
Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall?
It looked... Oh my god, there's no way that no one noticed that it looked a little bit higher. You can't see... It looked in the freaking picture that you could see it.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would
care.
they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Oh, I have 0 cuts left. Call it a tower. One singular. Yeah, but it's just the floor that's moving. There's no way that lights from the bottom don't light it up enough where you can't see a little bit higher than you would if it was on the, like, strawberry floor or whatever. Like, there's no way. You find the answer.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a how would they make him fall?
It's super, it's 30 feet up, but there's no way that it's not.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off.
There's just no way.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while...
What are you saying?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were... If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Look, there is no way that no one, like, at least one person didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Like, I kind of get the excuse of it's super dark and it's super high up, but there's just no way. There's honestly just no way. If there wasn't a ceiling there to prevent it, there's just no way. You could see from that picture that you can kind of see the door there. Like, just from the picture itself, the light extends further up enough where it would be visible. I get it if it was a lot darker in the photo, but in the photo itself...
Doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob.
And nothing else is explained about it. It's literally just that the floor moves. Everything falls apart when you look at it. If the floor moves, then the ceiling would be higher than one floor. And no one noticed that? I get it if it was just a single concise elevator that went up and down that had a floor, that would seem like it was one tower. But there's literally no way.
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected. Which
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave
You're
behind
incorrect. There's nothing. There's nothing here that says that it's too dark up here. There's nothing that explains the elevator structure other than that it moves up and down. bring off the doorknob. That really is what it was.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears I'm just a pest. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia?
No.
Shut up.
I believe you gave.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
Yeah, don't give him any attention.
He gets off on this. So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the... I see!
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with...
Text me or something and explain how I'm wrong, because I will gladly, like, if something can describe it. I just can't believe that it was dark enough that they couldn't see it. I can't believe that.
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
Because if my anger is unfounded just because I'm confused, okay, I'll admit there, but I just can't believe it.
I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Hey, rapper name!
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
Sorry, she found your SoundCloud and she's gonna hold it over you.
Did you say the alarm was set?
The light doesn't reach that. It literally in the photo showed that it reached that high.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible, because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could
I
be
do.
there for Monokuma Taichi, so I left for Great
There's a
Tower
recreation,
for
it
7
just
a.m.
it wasn't an actual photo. There in all the pictures, it's so brightly lit though. It is so brightly lit. If you were able to look up in the game and see that it was completely dark at the top, okay, maybe. But there's just nothing. I just can't believe physically
And if we
for
found
that to happen.
Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet
I just feel like it's...
prediction has been birthed.
I can see the light fade, yeah.
Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7.
That's what I want to know.
And there's nothing that explains that it was too dark or something.
We headed for Great Tower before 7 a.m. I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time to body, one of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some... They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
We headed for Great before 7 a.m.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died.
His time of death and one of those must...
Killer probably... They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru.
No, that's wrong.
I feel like they should have explained it a lot better in
The clock
game.
inside... So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with...
Maybe the clock missed...
Unless I'm forgetting something at the beginning where they were in the elevator and they looked it up and it was like, oh. Yeah, but that's a Gmod recreation. If there was something in the game where they look up and see that it's black where they can't see the top of it, where they're like, oh wow, this tower must be super tall to where they can't even see the top. I just can't believe it. It's either horribly done to where... It's either horribly done and horribly explained, where the elevator just doesn't make any sense, where it's like, oh, the light just cuts off at a certain point and it's just never explained, or everyone is just an idiot.
Oh, that's what I asked.
Either way, it's annoying
So you really listened
and
to me
poorly
check
done.
all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must.
I don't. It's just not a good excuse.
Please believe me, we are
I
not
get it,
lying.
but at the same time, it needed to be set in game.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding.
It needed to be set in game. What was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. And if I missed anything from the last stream, I might actually go back. Yeah, either way, just nothing is... Well, if it was too bright, then they wouldn't have been able to enter the tower to begin with. And it shows that the light's fading out, so it couldn't be the second option. Like, I might go back to previous, to the previous stream and just really quickly go through just to check if I missed something. Cause, well, once I make my Danganronpa 2 video, I'm, if I, I'm gonna have to go back through the footage anyway, so. But I'm gonna go off on this chapter in that video. This is either the worst one, the second worst one, or tied for the worst with the third one. The third one just had a lot of missing potential. This one is just poorly executed through and through. I like the logic dives because it's a fun mini game. It's a fun little surfboard mini game. Yeah. I wish it could be as epic as Hajime. Oh, fudge. I was paying attention, I was looking at chat. Never be able to experience it. You'll never be able to experience being as cool as Hajime. Tetris effect, but way cooler. Skirt!
It's all coming together. You said you checked all the clocks inside the building.
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong...
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's
It's
what
decently long. There's a reason why I was doing the rest of the investigation and the trial together, because I have time. I honestly do. It's not even 4:20 yet. Oh, surfing game in VR, that'd be fun.
Now's not the time to be pleased.
Yeah, we're almost
More
done.
Importantly, how much was the time off?
Definitely the next mystery. There's some really bad, VR ports. There's some awful ones.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what's in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used? If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type.
Only Nekomaru's alarm, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
We saw it.
If the time in the building, then we can only rely on the time of death was clearly 7.
The problem is, in our time.
Are there any clues that if only I heard the sound when he fell?
Oh, come on. Bro, full body tracking would be awesome.
If the time in the building was all messed up,
What is everyone's accounts? I forgot. Oh, there we go. Kane knows what time.
Then we can only rely.
I thought Fuyuhiko also knew what time it was because he was holding the ringing alarm. Yeah, got you, fam. Yeah, dude. It's like, in order to do full body tracking, you need to have like 3 of the different like Vive trackers to do it. But each of them costs like 120. So it costs like $360 just to do like full body tracking. And even then, you can only do it with like VR chat, and that's it.
Rumbling.
It is not a good investment.
It was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
we heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane.
Nice. 2 hours.
I see.
Nekomaru's alarm went
Yeah,
off at
solidly.
7:30, and
The-
if we heard the sound of his impact at
2
5,
things that I will give it credit for. The octagon reveal is kind of clever with it not being a normal octagon. And then the way that they figure out who the killer actually is. That is what I find the most clever about this chapter. However, everything else is very, very poorly done.
that means our time was off by 2 hours.
That I feel like they could have scrapped the motive and they could have scrapped this entire chapter and come up with a different scenario that would have been a lot better.
That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus,
I know. Whoa! Oh my god.
and there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
Makes it do with what it has, though.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru. If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success.
Oh. No. I was thinking his body clock. I was thinking his freaking body clock. Monokuma Taichi.
I see.
Yeah, stop it with the pronoun game. Pronoun game is not a fun time.
Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
Let's get on with it. Get on with it.
Required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him.
And when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru, and if that time was also 2 hours off, at that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Lig gasp.
He didn't even...
Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us. We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping.
Are you talking about...
Wrong!
Liar?
That's not it. It's incorrect.
Wrong.
That's definitely the...
Let's just
No,
ignore
shut up.
the Peanut Gallery. Now Now that we found out how the
You're
killer
wrong,
killed
Monami.
Nekomaru,
No one cares about you. Bully Monami.
the number of
Hashtag bully
suspects
Monami.
has drastically decreased.
Hey,
Oh,
why
woo.
would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar.
Bully Monami.
You'll know
Do
I'm
it.
lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower.
She's
Something
just
else happened
a,
after that?
she's around. That's enough to bully her for.
Are you talking about that alarm? A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling
Monami sucks,
sound
man.
occurred.
She just. I'm sorry.
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is
bully
the
Monami
prime
time.
suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
Fully thought that Monami was in cahoots with Monokuma, and then Soda said it. Suggested it suddenly seemed way less likely. The second Soda opens his mouth, it's like, no. Everything he says is wrong.
The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have to visit.
Is it?
You're the
Yeah,
only
okay,
one.
cool.
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
You're the only one!
Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundham, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Laugh if you choose Hajime as a joke.
Please, say something.
What's up? It's your boy.
Hurry up and answer. I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I
Is he the murderer? We'll see.
Couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of things.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
You couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
Got him.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in
Oh, it's
Strawberry
4:20. Everyone sit a yeet. Hold up. It's yeet time. It's yeetin' time, boys. Okay, cool.
But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too. I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it. But it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Guess who the killer is? I'm not going to say if you're right or wrong.
Hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know.
Not gonna click. You have to guess. Kane, because why not?
Think
Not gonna
about
say
what
anything.
the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is, what do these three have in common? Could be. Secret also points to the killer. This is the only thing that I find very clever with it. This entire chapter, this is the only thing that I find really clever. Oh, what's... Oh. Oh, wait. What is it then? Oh. I wasn't sure what it was trying to go for. Ah, fudge. No, come on. Got it. I thought it was luxury, even though that doesn't even fit. That was what I thought. Wait, no, wait, does luxury fit in the space? Does it? How do you spell luxury? Isn't it Luxery? It fits? Okay, so that's why I thought it. Okay. Oh, no, I suck at spelling, but I thought it would fit, so I thought it was luxury rooms.
The guest rooms are divided by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room has so-so insulation, but still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
I don't know how to spell luxury, I'm sorry.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have
Bro, I suck at spelling so bad. Dude, I suck at spelling.
Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
This is the only thing clever throughout the entire chapter.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue. And a
Decisive factor. Somehow, I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Jojo, it's your turn! Who is it? Jojo, who is it? Answer! Jojo, who is it? Who is it? You're the only one! You're the only one who can save us all! Wrong! You're wrong, it's not Akane! She chose the crummy room! You're incorrect! Who is it? Who is it, you idiot? Who is it, you fool? You moron? You absolute buffoon? Who is it? It's Pikachu! It's Clefairy!
You foolish mortal.
Sons of Jojo looking it up. Do it. Choose it. Choose it. Choose it. Choose it. Choose it. Choose it. It's not Sonia. It's not Sonia. We've already ruled out Sonia, Chiaki, and Nagito. Who is it? Who is it? It's also not Akane. It's also not Mechanic Boy. We are literally getting down to, like, the one person it can be. It's, like, the one person I haven't said.
You're the only one.
It's not Mechanic Boy. I already told her that it wasn't.
There's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge.
In reality, it's Peter Griffin.
Right?
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
What's wrong with that?
Loris.
If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right?
Reality can be whatever I want.
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
There's only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I...
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Sorry, my nose itches.
Putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with a wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room. Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone and checked the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
Nice job, Fuyuhiko. You did it.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room and ended up hearing the
You
lounge's
literally
walk.
asked. Yeah, you did. You really did. You played yourself.
The ruckus. It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
That's where you just sprint across. They're occupied with trying to turn that sucker off. You sprint across the hallway and you go into your room. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do.
That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
Just
Those two had
sprint
just
across.
checked the deluxe rooms as planned.
Sprint across.
That would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge,
Put too much pressure on me. I panicked.
Gundam? Please. Can you at least say something?
I can feel everyone judging me.
Good!
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Hey. I don't think that's how that works. Now, I'm not an expert, obviously. Like, I took biology, but I did not take AP biology, so I could be wrong here. But
Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
be so solid.
That's right. That's all it was.
Yeah.
The world is always
Or
so simple.
he just said that he cracked his guest room door. There's multiple ways he could have gotten out of this.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by
Just
all
say
of
that you
you.
left your door
It seems
cracked.
It was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead?
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Yeah, it can be really easily disproven. Like, if you just gave a couple of excuses, you could have gotten out of it so easily.
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
Hey, you might... If you keep going down that path, you might turn to Byakuya again. And listen, we don't need another Byakuya. We had one last game, we had one this game. We don't need a third.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you. At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Door. You broke your door. Yeah. Well, I meant like I'm not broke your door. I mean like crack like I didn't mean like crack your door as in break your door. I mean like cracked it to like you left the door open a little bit so sound would be able to get in. That's what I meant by cracked your door.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
Yeah. I say leave the door cracked. So I'm not sure if that's a southern term or a US term or stuff like that. I'm our large dumb.
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your
Dude, just imagine you like left a hatchet hole in your door. That's why I could hear it.
I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong.
Especially this makes me really want to pause.
Since the beginning?
The Big Bird video. Ooh, door breaks down.
I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor.
I'm eating pasta. Heck yeah!
Returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off. Correct.
Yes.
Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is.
I accidentally unleashed 0.4% of my power.
Let's see. The contact elevator was broken.
To work on my spelling. I got through. I figured it out. It's fine, dude.
Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact
I'm meeting
that
pots.
the destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
Has Chaos seen? No, I want to. I haven't seen it yet.
If the elevator was broken at Grape House,
I wasn't able to see it yet. I want to.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was
They can't even spell properly. Oof, dude. I'm going into AP Lang next year, and I can't spell at all. I use spell check all the freaking time.
Your assumption is clearly wrong.
Dude, I will literally type words into Google to make sure that they're spelled right.
Serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Oh yeah, dude, Phoenix Wright is on my wish list. I'm waiting for it to go on sale, and I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. I am planning on playing Phoenix Wright. There's no way I'm not going to be playing Phoenix Wright. There's no way I'm not gonna stream it either. There's no way. Guess this is Professor Layton expert for sure. Dude, no. Like, I know enough about, like, I know nothing about Phoenix Wright in terms of the, what happens in each of them, but I know enough, like, generally, that I know 100% that I want to play it. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Dude, I'm subscribed to them, but I haven't watched them in forever, and I don't want to watch it because, again, I don't want to be spoiled. What? I'm gonna go contact elevator because I don't know.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture?
Oh, wait, no. Oh, I have to scan secret passageway.
That elevator, the only means of travel, as long as that your assumption
Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
if the killer cannot
Since I was at there's no question that the
It would have been different.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture? Why don't we stop this already?
Oh, it's the octagon? Wait, that's... Oh.
That elevator was
Octagon isn't one of them!
travel between the two houses.
Dude!
As long as that elevator was broken.
Don't scan, it's the Octagon isn't one of them.
Broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot
Since I was at there's no question that
It would have been different.
or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer? Why don't we stop this already?
I was about to do it, but now I have to go through it again.
That elevator, the only means of travel between the two houses.
Destroyed. Yeah, but
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Hoo!
Why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Hey Nagito, I don't ask for much, but can you back me up here?
You're the only one!
Is it Gundam or not? We'll find out.
Nagito, you should know. What are you talking
What are you talking about? Shut up.
You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method.
Nagito, why are you here? Because they showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
This game is getting on my nerves. Can I Google it? No. Because you'll get spoilers for other things.
I let the reserve course show up.
Haha.
But you're right.
Suck it,
There's
idiot.
A door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first. After I opened the door. Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monaco.
Meaning the third floor.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as
Infinity Unlimited.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your
Infinity Unlimited Flame.
No way I can stop.
Did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me.
Dude, I'm about to dab on you just like the Hulk does in Endgame. If you're gonna bring the Hulk into this, I'm gonna bring the Hulk into this. Okay, what is it? I don't know.
Even if the turbine box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I love that scene is my face.
Even if the turbine box doesn't exist, you could
Fudge.
travel through multiple planes.
Jesus, oh my god.
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh my god, okay, I did.
Prove the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
Wire. I remember. Okay, so now I understand what his argument is.
Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blood.
Ha! Suck it!
Through those words.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower.
Bro, I honestly don't remember him dabbing.
Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there.
I'm gonna watch it back and then see it, and I'm gonna want to die inside.
And chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime.
Maybe I've just like tried to scrub it out of my memory.
If that's the case, they
Although I do still remember Fortnite being in it. Although I have tried to scrub that out as well.
It seems this is the end. Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this
Such a
opening
boomer.
act. So I'm going to end this right now. Hey, first of all, I'm messing with all the clocks in the building. Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken.
It's like, hey, wait! No, don't steal my job! This is only one part! Please!
Which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were
Hajime is just kind of like over in the corner, like, just like kind of.
broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting.
I just wanted to cut over to Hajime, just kind of standing there stone still, like.
If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded.
What the frick, guys?
They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam
Oh my God.
lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic.
Played the games?
Nekomaru.
What games?
So by pressing the good night button, he rendered Nekomaru.
Are you asking
powerless
Lucifer?
without fighting.
Hold on. You
Sit down, let me tell you a story.
I didn't battle.
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me.
Oh, I'm gonna get angry.
Don't mess with me. I cannot ignore those words.
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
Pet.
You fools do not understand. You don't understand at all.
Listen, Gundam, I think you need to pet your hamsters, maybe get a little bit of ice cream, sit down in the corner and think about it for a little bit, and then you can come back to the big boy table.
You make me laugh. After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all.
Apparently, so why don't you enlighten us?
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet.
Sorry, I just
Maybe I'm just a
thought about that in a completely different context. Oh.
I cannot finish just yet.
Oh, stop.
What
Can
do
you just...
intend to do?
Phrasing!
It's obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions.
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight
Master
button.
69. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer,
It's a
you
con-
surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line.
Should have ended it with an
I cannot
idiot.
say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I'll provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Yeah! Rhythm time.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied!
Oh, I forget the controls! I forget the controls! Oh, it's tab.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka
Ah! Coming at you, dog! Ugh, spam click!
David prophesies! I won't let you!
Ah!
The Tanaka Empire! Wither!
Your negative time can't last long! Go! Go! Go, my concentration speed, I can beat you! I can beat you! You're gonna suck it! You're gonna suck it! Come on! Got him!
It's Nekomaru's back! Do you
The
really
four
think I
dark
can beat
divas!
you so easily?
Ooh! Got him!
Hit him, hit him, hit him.
Why did I just grab this? I was gonna drink more out of it, but it's obviously empty.
You should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh? Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button?
Cause
on the
he's
back
an
of
epic
the
gamer.
Of course, that'd be impossible for a normal hamster.
Hajime is so cool in these trials. He is.
In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Consume the plastic. Emissary of evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through! Supernova Silver Fox Sad D!
Push the button.
Truly, this is the Skyline Lamentation, art of the Demon Mouse! So soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue,
I mean, Monokuma says trans rights.
a piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press
Heck
the button
yeah.
on the back of his neck.
How about it? Gundam.
Got him.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and in fact, victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You can now
He did it.
trample this life. Trample it as
He
though
did
it
it.
were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. You right. Wow. You right. Oh. Oops. Oh, there. That's where it goes. It's like, that's gotta go somewhere. Oh, kiss the pillar. Oh, that's... Oof. Come on. Oh. I'm just misplacing all of these. And then the fake weapon. Stock 3. What's this? Oh, come on. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, and the last one is that one. There we go. Got it. Okay.
Everything that happened in this case.
You're not gonna find out exactly when Nagito went haywire, but oh boy, Chapter 5 is fantastic. It is great. It is great.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator.
Yeah.
This separates
Chapter 5 is a trip, and I'm very excited. Very excited. Dude.
Additionally, in order to
I
secure
am
an alibi,
very
the killer
excited
went to
for
the
Chapter
Strawberry House
5.
Lounge.
This is literally what I've been waiting for the entire game. 'Cause God, Chapter 5 is so good.
The killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final den.
Just once you pass Chapter 4 and you hit Chapters 5 and 6, that's where everything really picks up.
That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building.
Cause
On the
dude,
morning of the
oh,
incident, Nekomaru
oh.
woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason.
Yeah.
There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence,
Yeah, I have the archive channel, which you can go subscribe to, !archive. I don't like saying subscribe to stuff, but I'm just saying that if you want to see the streams after the fact.
the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed
Cause like,
Nekomaru at 7
I know a lot of people, cause I made one announcement video on it, I'm just trying to push it so people know that's where everything is getting uploaded
Nekomaru
for
went to
stream
Grape Tower
VODs.
to participate in that.
Chaos is over party. I've sold out!
Because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower.
Oh no!
So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him.
I love how he walks.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
That is a sentence that's never been said. Oh, I don't have the voting stuff up. I don't have the vote stuff up.
Sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to
With
use
the power
an
of
ultimate
hamsters.
weapon.
I killed a guy.
First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower. And to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure.
Dude, I don't want to, yeah.
Then, they used the secret
I don't want to be
octagon
annoying
passageway
about
to
it.
travel to Grape House. After arriving at
Like,
Grape Hall,
telling people
they
to,
pressed the button to open the door to the
comment,
tower.
and subscribe and stuff, comment. I don't want to be like that.
When that happened,
I've been debating
the tower began descending.
whether to put something like that at the end of the 39 clues video once I make it, because I know that does technically help with metrics and stuff, but at the same time it's just
The killer
I don't
entered
know.
Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on
Okay.
the door to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door.
I think that proves my point. The fact that they could see the body being hung. There's no way they couldn't see where it was being hung. There's no way. It wouldn't perfectly cut off. He didn't leave that long. He didn't even leave that long of a... There's... No, okay. This has made me even more... Okay, it's either some magical light freaking... I know, but you can look at the picture.
This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from
I
the
just
Strawberry Hall.
freaking. I know it's not gonna go from. Like, I know it's gonna be dim, but at the same time, this is awfully set up.
With this,
Awful,
the killer finished
awfully
their
set
and
up.
tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall.
I know they leave that, but God, there's.
Something unexpected.
I know there's artistic liberty, but at the same time, they literally said that they could see the body being hung.
As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room. The lounge's wall clock alarm to avoid a worst-case scenario. The killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was all. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down. Originally, the loop of wire was only
Like,
supposed
I
to
can
slip off the
get
doorknob,
that, but
because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended
the
up
fact
breaking.
that he could see the body being hung, and it's not even that long of a rope.
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob.
Like, I get it, but at the same time, the fact that it's not described in the game is a horrible,
The
horrible
killer is someone
excuse.
who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because that someone is Gundham Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
I know, like, some of the explanations aren't completely perfect, but at the same time, it's just like, it's just frustrating. It's just honestly frustrating.
That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe.
Your boyfriend's a murderer!
You killed Nekomaru?
Wait, what happens to his hamsters? You'll see.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundham Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes! Let the voting time
Monokuma eats them.
Monokuma straight eats them. Give me those goodies, hey baby!
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever.
I know.
Who will be
It's
chosen
impressive.
as the black? Please pull the lever. Crap! I bit my...
Nice, good job, congrats. Shut up, let's just... Execution time! Execution time! Yeah, guilty! But best boy. Best boy! Best boy! My sadness that Best Boy is about to die is just kind of undercut with my annoyance towards this chapter. It just is. I would be sadder if I wasn't so annoyed at this chapter.
Be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the Amazing Funhouse was Gundham Tanaka. Yay, I said it all without biting my tongue.
Now it's your turn. You must die. Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with.
Hold on. It's true that the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundham.
No matter what he says, won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Hajime cries in the crowd because he must bear the mantle of Best Boy. Oh! It's too much.
Why do you want to talk to someone who is lost? The loser merely leaves. It would be unnecessary for me to say something, is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake I shall correct one thing.
Correct?
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. However, that is a great mistake.
Fine.
No, Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
If he was trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
What do you mean? Explain!
Fine, then I shall reveal it all. Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in leading Nekomaru to the tower, and this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation, and we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away or even called for help, but he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose to fight that risked life and death.
A fight that risked life and death?
He was serious too. He gave it his all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would have never known why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself. Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Nekomaru really did that?
He was epic, unironically. That's how epic it is.
Even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great one.
That's a great line. Writes it down in a notepad.
Solve this situation by killing me.
I am the Warlock, Gundham Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh?
The people with the two deepest voice I don't have to do anymore.
In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire.
That is...
Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong.
I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you. However, I must say this. What is the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die? There's nothing courageous about that. It is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation.
Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we all starve to death?
I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other.
Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone has been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. I didn't read the rest of that line. Fudge. That is simply a reason to give up. Giving up on life, that's just an insult to life itself. Have you fools heard the term of dog eat dog?
Cannibalism?
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism. That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what do you call giving up on life itself? If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life. Hey, sisters. These vitamins which I got at Coachella due to Sugar Bear hair, they taste so bomb. It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
Are you saying all that just to try to justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Good night. Bye, Marcus. Have a good night.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. I take these when I need to sleep, because I've been having anxiety recently, which is not fun or fresh. Regardless, as I have already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth. But even so, don't you think it is a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh.
That belief is why you committed your crime.
You...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you were unexpectedly admitting your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you?
I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question. Just who do you think I am? I am Gundham Tanaka, history's greatest monster.
Fudge, Jesus.
My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools. Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 1,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible.
Is it that? Then I'll just leave it at that.
Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It is time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yay, got it! I have prepared a very special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundham Tanaka.
This is just too much. Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam. Miss Sonia. Please, I beg of you.
Sonia, an act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not benefit a noble such as yourself.
Gundam.
It's fine to start for reals, right?
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it? Are you worried about me?
Oh.
Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction.
Oh.
That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundham Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
He needs some milk. Oh, not Gundam. Oh, dude, no. Best voice. Best, by far, best voice actor in the entire game. I love Gundam so much. I love him so much. Oh. No. Oh. Oh. Gundam was best boy. That genuinely made me sad. That genuinely made me sad. Oh my god. Oh. Dude, that didn't hit me as hard last time, but Gundam was like my favorite character this playthrough. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Dude, that hit harder than I expected. That honestly did. Jesus Christ. So pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other. Thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of crap. Every last one of you.
The worst.
Why am I so weak? Well, I'm off. Bye, folks. See you, Lucifer. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Sorry that you had to see that going to bed. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey! How much longer are you gonna stand around chattering? The class trial's over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing field trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how much longer is it going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright. After feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hold on a second.
The mood shift is too damn fast.
Not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nakamura said. This is what it means to live, right? She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then let's go back now. Let's go back for now and eat. Then after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
I know. Okay, I know people make fun of Akane for not having any character development, but honestly, I think she does. I don't think she shows it, but I think she does. Yeah. I'm on the Danganronpa subreddit. I've seen multiple memes that Akane doesn't have any character development. And although she goes back to acting like her normal self, I feel like deep down she did learn that the best way to move forward is to live. So that's why she turns back so quickly. And then, let's do our best again.
Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trials come to an end, and once again, we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight.
Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file just had Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were just too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this. This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all, even if it costs me my life. For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Thanks for coming.
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too? So what's up? Your face looks scary.
I see, so you can tell.
So perhaps you find out who the traitor is?
You know me well, is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned yet.
I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time. So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally going to confess your love?
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room.
Oh yeah, what about it?
There was information about 16 people in the file I received, but isn't that weird?
say what?
What's weird?
Don't even know?
The traitor from the Future Foundation is hiding among us, right? Including that person. The total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But the file contains documents that were created at Hope Street Academy, right?
That's right. I just reused the stuff from the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
If this file even contains the information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope Street Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into that file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is.
What's wrong with that?
You're getting all
Well,
riled up.
you're splendidly correct when you say, I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monomi after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me.
Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just exactly how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff.
That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Cooperation?
Your purpose is to fill everyone on the island with despair, right? That's why you're intently letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
If that's the case, I may be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting. Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make sure everyone in your group feels despair. That includes you too.
Well, I knew that you would say that.
Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on.
Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in,
My core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself in despair exist.
You're right. You're a true believer in hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Am I? I think I'm actually very lucky.
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become the true hope. I'll become the existence that could even be called the ultimate hope.
The two of you are alike.
Ah, fudge.
You definitely remind me of him.
Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh. Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question.
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting?
And my voice is dead now. I love doing Monokuma's voice. Monokuma's voice is probably the most fun to do. Like, overall, Monokuma's voice is the most fun to do because bad guys get to have the most fun throughout the series, and it's such a unique voice. But God, it kills my vocal cords. And with that, I think the stream is gonna end here. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours now. So, we're just gonna, before anything stops, yep, I'm just gonna switch over to here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Wow, that took a little longer than I thought, but I knew it was gonna take a while to begin with. Oh my god. Honestly, this chapter was either the worst chapter or the second worst chapter. Either way, I just don't like it. I might have missed something in the daily life where I didn't look up high enough to where I couldn't see the ceiling. I might have missed something otherwise in the dialogue, but at the same time, I just frankly find the entire premise of the Funhouse annoying. I know I've talked about it with you, Nisio, but I still stick by I find the motive dumb for the reasons I told you about. That I can't disclose here because that's going to spoil a whole bunch of stuff. And the trial drags on for way too long to get around to, oh my god, it's an elevator, which you could figure out literally before the trial starts, or even before the murder starts. Like, even when they showed the two maps and they had the two maps and they were separated and then they automatically went, oh look, they go together, I'm like, that can't be that simple, and automatically assumed that one was on top of the other. And then they go on for 30-45 minutes of just figuring out that's an elevator. Honestly, it just is way too long, and it's way too padded to be useful. And the fact that you literally have to type out elevator, what's the thing that moves up and down? Whoa, it's kind of annoying. I feel like they could have shortened that a lot. And the fact that, again, I'll have to go back and check, which I'll go do right now. I still think that the elevator stuff could have been so much better set up. It could have been so much better set up that they couldn't see the top of the elevator shaft. It's like, whoa, this tower is super high on both sides. And shown the entirety of the elevator to show, oh, it looks identical from both perspectives, so you wouldn't be able to tell that the floor goes up and down. I feel like that could have been better implemented and shown. And just that makes everything fall apart, where it's poorly set up and poorly executed, or all of the characters are idiots, and it's most definitely the poorly executed part, which is the most annoying, because it's never discussed and never talked about that, oh, we weren't able to see the door above. Yeah, it would have made it so much better, but there is no comment throughout the entirety. Like, there's no mention of, but we couldn't see the door above because it was too dark, or anything like that, which is so annoying. You literally couldn't add that somewhere in it. It's just so poorly set up, and the idea of the funhouse and having them all starve to death. I like the investigation. I really like the killing or the final dead room, because the escape game was fun, and the showing off of Nagito's luck and setting up his character for the 5th chapter, that was well done. So I really like the investigation part of it. However, the daily life and the trial really fall short for me, which is sad. So, but at least with that, yeah, a bit more forgiving. I'll have to, again, I was fine with this trial a lot more until I played through it again. So I would probably say this one is worse than the V3 4th trial. But honestly, I'm gonna have to play through that trial again in order to get a better read on it. Because although I remember it, it's not as good as replaying it to remember everything all over again. But with that, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for being here with me and for watching. I'm going to go study for my 2 finals that I have tomorrow now. I will try to be live at 1 now that I know that I don't get home until 12. I checked the clock. I don't get home until 12:20. So I'll have time to eat and do everything like that. So tomorrow I will most likely be playing Dead Space. I'm going to try to go as long as it takes to try to reach the ending. I have no idea how long that takes. If I hit the 4-hour mark and I'm still not done, I'll leave it there and play it some other time. Or I'll just keep playing throughout the night, because the only test that I have Wednesday is my calc test, and yeah, no. It was kind of funny being annoyed at it. I did have a good time once the first half of the trial was over. Once the first half of the trial was over, I was a lot better with it, because it's the initial setup of the murder that really annoys me. It's everything after I'm relatively fine with. I love the reveal that Gundham was in the subtlety of that he was in the deluxe room and therefore couldn't hear anything. That I really like and is really well done. Because, like, I remember my first playthrough of it, I didn't expect that, and then I was like, oh my god, yeah! And if you weren't paying enough attention, it wouldn't have done anything. But yeah, this is fun, and oh my god, I can't wait for the fifth trial, or the 5th chapter. Dude, everything after this point gets wild, and I'm so excited. I have been so excited for the 5th chapter since the beginning of the 2nd one. I have been waiting so long to hit this point. It's gonna be a blast. I can't wait. I'm gonna have so much fun with it. I hope you guys do too. So thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out. I know it's been a longer stream. Thank you for the luck. And thank you guys for being here. I will be live tomorrow. So thank you guys for being here, for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!